Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as the mighty French Empire, slowly inching my way closer to 2000 development. I'll be a little bit shy in terms of my total empire. That does include my vassals. We'll see how it actually goes. We're currently in a war here that Bohemia started against Austria. Could be going better, could be going a lot worse. We're trying to finish off the Pope here in hopes of actually being given the Provençal lands up here. We'll see how that goes. They're actually causing trouble for me up there, aren't they? We've fed Prussia land, we fed Milan land. Portugal is still horribly in debt. I'm not even touching that with a 10-foot pole. Oh, actually, they are recovering. This is kind of amazing. They are recovering. Interest alone, though, is killing them. We lost that siege, but we did gain control of another papal province. We're also working on starting a war down here with Timbuktu in 3 years. Papal casualties are ended. I got 2 provinces out of that. Nice. That's all I'm going to do in this war. Of course, the Pope is going to hate me for quite a while. But that's the way it goes. At least I think the Pope will hate me. They hate me as much as I thought they would. Okay. My troops can pull back. Austria is going to lose. Bohemia and Prussia alone should handle it all. Whoops. I just accidentally beat some separatists I didn't want to beat. Oh well. That's too bad, but it happens. Our ruler is 68 and really needs to abdicate soon. Before I'm seized with my normal bad luck and my heir dies. Oh, good. Colony done. Move you up. That colony is finished. Oh, I really wish I could convert that. We do not tolerate fetishists, I don't believe. These guys have colonialism. Printing press is spreading there, but shouldn't spread between their lands that fast. Mainly because my people hate them. I'm going to take this guy out of there, leave that one to colonize on its own, and instead we will move them to... Oh, I can't. Oh, okay. I guess we'll move them to here, and our next focus will be on Kilwa. Around the same time, after we beat up Timbuktu again, of course. You see enough? Morocco has claims on this land down there. Kind of interesting. Our manpower is taking forever to rebuild. That's fine. We didn't have to slacken recruiting standards, so we're still about 40 real. Probably put this army drilling. No, they're going to be needed to fight a rebel group soon. These armies, on the other hand, can go back to drilling. We'll leave Prussia and everybody to fight these guys. After all, what is Prussia running around with now? 17 troops. That's the size of some countries' armies. And they all work for me. Isn't it lovely? I also have to get support from these guys in a year, so. As usual, we want to make sure we get a large amount. One thing I'm definitely not doing is I'm definitely not letting Bohemia take Vienna. Without Vienna, actually Tyrol would be the big loss for Austria, but without Vienna, Austria tends to collapse very fast. I need to think about my trade situation. How are we doing? We're getting 4 gold there. We should be getting a lot more. Ah, we're overextended. That would do it. And we're getting 10 there. Not the best. control 11%, the Dutch control more. I'll have to see once I'm no longer overextended what my actual trade control is. If it stays still minor, I'll have to think about not moving over. Anyway, let's see how our colonies are doing. Scotland is doing okay. Portugal's colonies, oh, again, more pretender rebels. Portugal's colonies are doing pretty good. Doesn't look like anyone other than, say, Norway, who's Protestant, is actually going to mess around with Portugal's colonies, which is nice to see. Although I wouldn't mind if Portugal started colonizing somewhere else. After all, Scotland is not colonizing at any rapid speed. Gonna have rebels there soon. Of course we will. Denmark's claiming our lands. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away. Austria saw the opportunity that my armies were drilling and decided to race for my capital. Not good, considering how long it takes manpower to actually rebuild, or morale. At least till I get offensive ideas. Now we should be able to kick Austria off my capital. Not perfect in terms of morale, but it's still a lot. Oops, they took my capital. And they're gonna pay for it. Yeah, stack wipe them. Perfect. Although it would have been better if I didn't actually lose my capital. We're not going to abandon the colony. What's the next institution just to make sure? Global trade. What is the highest valued trade node? Oh, it's going to spawn in the Netherlands. English trade node. And we do not control the majority of trade there. We're up to 14 now, so it probably will be worth rebasing my trade to that region. Ah, I can demand power from these people. Okay, those guys need more influence. I just give them the Irish lands. We want to get to influence of 20 ideally. There we go, get 100. Not perfect, but best I'm gonna get. That there, get that there. Yeah, I won't offend them further. I'll wait till they recover, then demand money. After all, I'm doing pretty well money-wise. Oh, general died while sieging, apparently. I'm going to keep that New World Charter going, though. 10 more colonists is worth it. This war is going way too long. Sorry if I sound slightly confused, but this war should be long over. Just continuing down there. Paris has been recaptured. Good. Pull these guys back again. At least we're getting good generals these days. I'll cancel doing that. I think the next focus will actually be on Kilwa. The Wargonsal. Okay. Do that there. Throw this into a trade company so they don't get any stuff. Austria will give land to Bavaria. Interesting. Bavaria has just made a big comeback. He is not very happy with me, though. Not so happy with me, Bohemia. Really? You're still angry about unlawful territory? Aye, aye. To be fair, they are Protestant, so, and I do border them now. Prussia's good. Scotland. good. Portugal's good. We're good. Milan is still a republic. Even better. All good priorities. Good. And let's get that. We're of course still running a level 3 Diplo advisor in hopes of actually getting some of these tech levels. Outraged countries. Can I start a fight with these guys? October next year, okay. These guys have actually been beaten up. Maybe I could threaten them? Oh, Explorer left. Darn. Back to there. Hopefully they'll get back in time. Be unfortunate if I lost 3 heavy ships just due to transportation. Oh, look how close that is. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, I could vassalize those guys. Do I want to, though? I should honestly annex Milan at this point. Although they still have some more cores in the area. 3 cores. And of course, the Italian aristocracy is increasing costs. Annoying. Oh, I can actually threaten for a province. Nice. We'll get rid of the fort, but again, it's a slight expansion into Europe, which I'm happy with. And it's against Burgundy, which I'm even more happy with. And it is not part of the HRE, but... Actually, let's see how the HRE is doing. They're actually doing fairly well. In the scheme of things, of course. Some trees. We'll invest in the idea of a naval force. Not that we're going to do anything with it. But I really would like my ruler to die soon. We are Papal controller, so that's nice to see. Who is he an allied to? Hungary and the Pope. What do people think of me right now in Europe? People are not particularly happy with me in Europe. Okay. Lithuania is guaranteed by Russia, and they're guaranteeing Moldova. Everybody's guaranteeing everybody else. Riga's not attackable either. I could pick a fight with Denmark, or actually I should see if I could threaten Denmark, really. Oh, okay, free diplomat. That's nice. You died. I'll throw you in there. Can I threaten Norway for those colonies? No, but I can attack them for the colonies. Might actually be worth waiting till they finish getting 5 colonies and attacking them and getting my own colonial nation. So I will let them survive for the moment. Put you two working with allies. Put you two working with subject countries. Get this army right there. Good. Am I going to be able to call Spain? Yes. Who's Spain beating up? Oh, Spain is beating up. Oh, Spain is conquering them. Unfortunate. Not much I can do about it right now. I don't think I can colonize to there or to there, no. I can get another explorer going once these ships return. On the other hand, it's probably worth more getting the actual colonists going. Coffee is a thing. Okay. Coffee is definitely a thing. Might actually be able to threaten Denmark for that province at some point. Let's see, how's Portugal doing? Hey, Portugal went bankrupt, it looks like. Yeah, Portugal went bankrupt. What does that actually mean for them? I think it actually means that much for them. The scheme of things. West and East African charters are going fairly well. Actually, can I add anything to this charter? I'm curious. I in fact can. Oh, nice. There's no charter up there. October. Go. Now I can pick a fight with these guys again. I will do. I'll take that. I'll take the prestige hit. Prestige is, as long as I've got positive prestige, I'm in pretty good shape. We want Joma. I will call in Spain. No, I'll do it myself. They're already losing a war against somebody else, so I'm not too worried about that. I might call them in if it gets to be really bad, but at the moment, good. Mali is attackable in 7 years. These guys are attackable actually now. What are we looking at? Oh, good, my ruler died. And that is a terrible heir who will be fired immediately. Great. Oh, guess what? Scotland has Liberty Desire again. Okay, let's get a claim on Kilwa. Come on back. Come on back. You can do this, diplomat. There we go. Royal marriage is coming in left and right. That's actually a really good queen. Can I royal marriage my vassals? I can. There we go. More vassals, more chances to get an heir. Okay. My dynasty actually has a chance of taking over the Bohemian throne if their ruler dies, which is unlikely. Austrian separatists in Switzerland. I never thought I'd see that, usually because Switzerland always dies. I should boost stability here. No. I also probably should consider moving one of my armies outside of Europe, which means I need more ships. 18, I'd like at least... shoot, I should do it this way. Ships, templates, 10 of those if you would. And then I'll cancel 2 of them. That should give me enough to 26. That means I can move those armies as a group out to fight Kilwa and eventually do that. We just want a siege there. I don't think I'm going to be able to wipe these guys out in a single war, though. Depends how much their other enemies take off of them. Oh, Savoy has gained independence. Well done, Savoy, I guess. I will fabricate a claim on them. Even though eventually I will have a mission to go take them out. 5, 7. Oh, another bad heir. Oh, I should have stuck with the other one, honestly. Maybe I'll get a positive prestige and can disinherit them again. Question is, who is Savoy going to ally? No one so far. When do I get this mission to annex Savoy? I have to conquer all of Provence, then I have to conquer Burgundy's lands. Ugh. I love how Denmark has just solidly stayed Burgundy's ally all this time. It's really infuriating. You to there. There. We've almost got 200 development there, so we need about 140 or so more to beat a 2,000 in the end. My control control. That fort is falling. Ideally, I'd like to cut them off, of course. Do the standard surround and then wipe out later maneuver. At some point, though, I'm going to have to deal with this continuous money loss due to the high Diplo advisor. That's the way it goes. Savoy is still not allied with anybody. Okay. You're probably going to regret that, Savoy, but... Fired with Poland. Vienna is attacking Savoy. Figured somebody would go after them. Hopefully we can get in there before they get wiped out. Get a claim on these guys who are allied to Mali. Interesting. Okay. We should honestly just be able to declare war on Katsina and pretty much walk away and let Spain handle it at some point. Okay, I can do the surround moves. We leave them that. I'd ideally like to do that. I'll leave them those, I guess. Any money I can take? Not really. Okay. Still land grab. We're getting closer and closer. 2,000. And more importantly, once we hit 1,600, absolutism will start to be a thing, which will help. Quite a bit, actually. And that army's good down there. Colonies are causing me issues. Well, it happens sometimes. Savoy is attempting to fight off Siena and the Papal States. I'm kind of impressed. We'll probably go for Nice as our war goal. Oh, military. Heck, I will take that. Demi cannons. Spain wants Southeast Pacific. I will take the Prestige, and I will fire my air. Again. 2 airs in a row. Okay. Let's get a claim on Nice. Can I not fabricate a claim? I can't. Oh, that's annoying. Darn. Okay, well, I'll give up on that front. We'll take trade efficiency. London's not even in one of these nodes. Great. Nor is English an accepted culture at the moment. Oh, I need to revamp my trade and fix it up, but I can't at the moment. No, that wouldn't work. Okay, it looks like my plan of attacking Savoy is shot, so let's give up on that. Actually, you know what? My plan of invading Kilwa, though, might actually work at some point. In the meantime, how are we doing down here? Lots of coring still to be done. We'll put that guy to drilling. Once we get up there, we'll move one army down towards Kilwa. We'll leave the other army drilling. And we're really weakening our European presence. On the other hand, we are getting a fair amount of foreign presence. Or African presence. I don't know how strong Kilwa is. Oh, I missed them already. Or maybe I haven't. See who their allies are. Ajiran has got 10,000. Okay, so I should be able to handle them. I say that now, but I'll have to be very careful of that. We must always attack. Siege ability needs to be one of our cornerstones of our plans. This purchase and ability. Oh, war score. Nice, but we need money. Rooting out corruption and other stuff is causing us trouble. Also, we're again over our naval force limit. Prussia died. Of course, they've got another good heir because it's Prussia. We'll put you on outraged countries. We'll try and stay Papal controller because why not? Is there anyone I can threaten for land? Could attack those guys. Would trigger a war for sure. Poland's guaranteed by Bohemia. Oh, supposed to be able to threaten that guy. Burgundy's trouble. Switzerland isn't trouble. Mantua could be vassalized. Still wondering if it would be worth vassalizing them and then annexing them, or just de-allying them and conquering them later on. I guess since I'm allied to them already, it would be worth trying to vassalize them. As silly as that sounds, but we'll see. Once I vassalize them, I could probably move to annex Milan. We're gonna fall into debt here if I'm not careful. There we go. Should solve some of my debt problem. I know I have to get used to being in debt to do a world conquest, but at the same time, the longer I can avoid falling into a spiral of debt, the better off I am. 500 gold, nice. I really need to remove my trade node to England, but I also need to actually core all the provinces. Slight annoyance. Honestly, I should probably refocus admin at some point. Just we have so many diplo tech ideas we can gain. You know what, I'm gonna swing it back to admin. We actually have a claim on Mali now, apparently, because Mali's regained that territory. I have to core all of this before I can attack Mali, otherwise I won't be able to core it, which is frustrating. One army is down here. Really wish I knew how many troops. Okay, Kilwa has 38,000. Okay. I'm not going to be able to do that without this army. Looks like Europe's going to be left alone for a while. Settlers. I wish I had more settlers. I suppose I am making do with one settler, but... how is Scotland doing? Still not done there. What about Portugal? I can't tell what Portugal's up to these days. They are trying to colonize. Ah, they went bankrupt. They did go bankrupt, and they are losing colonists per month due to that. Makes sense. I will take that for the trade efficiency, but also so I don't lose any more innovation. $48 more, and then we should be pretty good. We are over 2,000 total development. Almost. Actually, no, we're not. We need 100 more. We need 100 more development, and we've got 4 years to do so. I don't see that happening, but you never know. I'm loving how the fact that Scotland is just suffering endless peasant rebellions. Makes my life a lot easier. Okay, I don't know when Portugal's going to get out of being bankrupt. Be nice to know, but I have no idea. I can pick a fight with Kilwa though, so I will do that. As well as start that. We're picking a... Actually, wait, we should buy... Oh wait, I can't get a map. Can I get a map? Adjuran will sell me a map. I don't have positive. Darn. I guess I'll just attack Kilwa and have to explore it while at war with them. That's Spain though. Do I want to call Spain? No, I won't call Spain. Actually, wait, let's see. That won't be done for 3 years. I'll attack these guys first then. Oh, the general died. Not one of my marching generals. That's a relief. Would have been annoyed if it was as soon as I give the order to start a war, he dies. What is their naval situation? They actually have a very good navy. You know what? I might run that back to there. That way it doesn't get destroyed. Also, I probably have to upgrade these ships. Yeah, 700. Okay, ticking war score has started. Oh, there's a fort right there. Oh, these guys aren't doing as well as I thought they would. There's another nation right there. Cool. I find it funny how if you click on nations, sometimes it will show you the locations of their capitals. Always amused me how you can learn about land just by clicking on capitals. Like I just learned where the Orate's capital was. So that siege is continuing. I can't march to there. I would want all of this land if I can. That would put me over 100 overextension. I'll have to be careful on that fact. Let's barrage that before they can start grouping up troops to kill me. What is Spain up to? Please don't tell me Spain has gotten involved. No, okay. It would have been annoying if Spain showed up to attack the guys separately. I've had it happen. It is infuriating when your allies attack the same people you're doing. All because you didn't want to risk calling in your allies. Okay, that province has fallen. That one's fallen. Actually, you need to go to there first. Oh my gosh! What is up with these heirs? Every heir I get is worse and worse and worse. Ay, ay, ay. We're gonna, of course, disinherit him as soon as we get a chance to. Looks like really the only thing we have to do is take these forts, like their capital and the other people's capital, to actually take this area. It will net us some gold mines, which should help, but also it should get us another merchant, which will help. Songhaian separatists, we'll let those function on their own. Our European positions are good. We've got, between Bohemia and Spain and all of our vassals, we should be relatively safe in Europe. Oh, that's nice. We get a little prestige out of that. And that it should also solve my money problem for a while. Even better. Not that we were in a terrible money situation, but the less the better. Okay. Wow, that was a fast conquest of Kilwa's capital. This will go for Malindi's capital. We don't actually want over 100 overextension, because if we go over 100 overextension, we're going to have some serious problems. We'll send you up there, because you need a new general. Go. You good general. I'm fine with that. Okay, apparently these guys, as soon as I leave, are going to march out. I think it's Zanzibar is the trade, yeah. I'd like to take Zanzibar. Might leave them their capital, though I have to take their capital. Or I don't take their capital and I try and mess around there. Looks like I might have to ship some troops over to Madagascar itself. Morocco's raiding my provinces. Fine. Let's call this colonist back and move them. I need to be next to the Congo. Obviously, because I've got to invade that area too. Focusing on kind of Africa for the moment to try and get the most money possible out of the region. Come on, march south. There we go. That should mean Malindi wants to leave. Actually, wait, let's see. Does Malindi have cores? No. Okay, that means they can get pieced up. And Ajaran is the last standing. Oh, wait, they're not in this war? Who is in the war? Wargansel way up there. Or War Sangali, technically. Fine. Up, Spain's involved. Spain, really? Oh, the AI and their opportunistic nature is annoying sometimes. I didn't call you to war, Spain, because I didn't think you'd come help. But on your own, of course, you're willing to fight in this region. Grr. Things between me and Spain are really starting to come to a head. Of course, Spain also proves to be my strongest ally, so... Apparently the French need some training in marine landing techniques, because that took a while. I suspect Spain's already sieging that fort, but I would like to know what it is. Oh, that's a problem. I don't want that fight. Reduced unrest. Oh, they're actually not sieging that province. Spain, of course, knows what these provinces are, unlike me. They're probably going to beat me to that province. Oh no, maybe they don't. Okay. Ideally, I'd like to take at least the southern half of Madagascar, not give that to Spain, but we'll see. Anyhow, this is clearly going to drag on for a bit longer, so I think this will be a good stopping point. We'll stop here. We'll continue next time in our wars. We're almost done with coring the land we stole from Timbuktu. Then we can start a war with Mali, and we are still shy in terms of development. If you add that, we're about 70 development, 70 development based off of our allies. We'll probably match it once we gain the Wada. So, thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.